Hello everyone, this is Jay from BroGaming, and today we are back with another Road to Worlds episode. So today we are playing a Quad Lapras deck that I just recently built and absolutely love. It's a Disruption Quad Lapras deck, which I think is probably going to be the best variant of Quad Lapras and the most competitive version of Quad Lapras, just because of how frustrating it is to play. So basically, I start off by, you don't play very many in this deck, and if you want to see a deck list, get this video to 10 likes. If you guys get this video to 10 likes, then I will post a deck analysis and deck list of my of my Quad Lapras deck. So definitely go and hit that like button, and if you haven't already considered subscribing to our channel, go ahead and do that. It's real easy. It's obviously free. Everybody knows that. Just hit that subscribe button and then hit that notification bell. It would be awesome if you guys could do that. It really helps out the channel and supports us. So I finally get some basic Pokemon. I get Wobbuffet and Lapras, which Wobbuffet is the only basic Pokemon that I play in this deck other than Lapras GX. So he is going to draw off a lot of cards, starting him with 39 in his deck, which I immediately recognize that he's playing a Typhlosion deck, which isn't it's not a meta deck. I mean, it can be competitive. I've seen it be competitive, but it's a real luck-based deck. So I go ahead and establish that Talonflame is a threat. I don't want him to get set up any faster than I want to. I want to control the speed of the game. And that's the name of the game with this Quad Lapras deck, is controlling the speed of the game. Having control of the game is a big benefactor in any deck and in any match. So I have a Team Flare Grunt and two Crushing Hammers, which I decided to go with the Team Flare Grunt because it's my only supporter in the hand, and if he decides to attach energy to the bench Pokemon, then I can use the Crushing Hammers to try and get those off. I draw the Olympia, which I don't have any water energy right now, so I basically just Crushing Hammer 2 times and flip Tails, which is pretty common for me. So Olympia into my Lapras, and I go ahead and get the Collect, which Collect allows this deck to really be sped up quite a bit because you don't need as much draw power from supporters. So I really don't play that much draw power from just supporters, and I play a lot more disruption supporters. So he goes ahead and gets, I think, 30 damage off, but it's not going to do too much to me because I have Rough Seas out, so just going to heal that right off. And I have a Rough Seas in my hand, but I go ahead and I don't Delinquent this turn because of the size of his hand. And Delinquent can be a card that can have really poor timing or really good timing. And I think that if I would have used it there, it would have been definitely some poor timing. So back onto the subject of the Quad Lapras and how competitive it is. So as you'll see, and I actually took a lot of footage of the day that I recorded these videos of Quad Lapras, so you guys are going to be seeing an influx of Quad Lapras decks because that's the deck that I really want to be practicing right now, especially with Water Patch coming into the format soon. With the Guardians Rising release, this deck could really be sped up with that card, and especially with Wishy Washy GX. That's a huge tank for this card. For this deck. I mean, we have Wobbuffet, but you take one trainer card out and you put Wishy Washy GX in there, and I mean, it's searchable by Nest Ball. It's got 250 HP. You throw a Fighting Fury Belt on there, that's 290. Nothing is going to be able to take that out. It has an electric weakness, which is great for this deck because this deck is weak to grass and really falls to grass type decks like Decidueye GX. So I think Wishy Washy is going to be an excellent tech in this deck and allow it to be more competitive. Plus, Water Patch is going to be more competitive, make this deck more competitive. But he goes ahead and gets a massive Eruption that does 240 damage to me. So this is where the power of the Quad Lapras deck really comes. You really see it because one of my Labrases fell early in the game. I didn't have any energy on my other Labrases. I don't play any Max Elixirs in this deck list. I have played Max Elixirs in another deck list, but I find Max Elixirs to almost be worthless in this deck. I have seen Quad Labrases with Max Elixirs. It does make them run faster, but I'm really waiting for Water Patch. And I think that the Max Elixirs will definitely be replaced by Water Patch because Water Patch allows you to attach to any water Pokemon on the field. So actually, it might just be the bench Pokemon. there'll be a title on the screen right about now with the correction of with the water patch. So we go ahead, and he's got the Typhlosion out. I don't really have any way to counter that Typhlosion, so I'm just going to start picking off his bench with my Lysanders and stalling. So, and this is like mid-game. I don't really have anything set up. I'm stalling basically to keep myself alive, because with another massive eruption, I could have been killed, and he does get one off because he is able to retreat his Cyndaquil, which is unfortunate. But now I'm in the position where I control the game once again. I have 3 energy on my Lapras. I still have my GX move, and he only has 150 HP. So a Blizzard Burn will kill him, and so will an Ice Beam GX, which I go ahead and use the Ice Beam GX because I want to be able to attack next turn. Because I know that he's going to be using his Arrow Blitz, and most likely to find a second Typhlosion and something like an energy or a supporter card. So I know that, and I have already planned ahead for that. I have a Verse Seeker in my hand. I'm going to Verse Seeker out Lysander and go ahead and get that Quilava. I draw into a Crushing Hammer and flip Tails, so that's my 3rd Tails of the game with Crushing Hammers. I have great luck with them. Rough Seas just to heal up, and here is where the strategy comes into play. And I already had this planned out way before I even attacked the Typhlosion with Blizzard with the Ice Beam GX. So luckily I actually get a Water Energy, which is awesome because I already have 1 Water Energy on my Lapras on the bench, which is great. And he's going to use Arrow Blitz, and I assume that he pulled out something. He only pulls out 1 card, which kind of confused me, and I really didn't know what he pulled out. I know he's got a Typhlosion in his hand. I could use in at this point, but I think I opt to use something else. I don't think I use in at this point in the game because in could have lost me control of it. So actually, in right there probably would have been a smarter move because it would have gotten rid of his Rare Candy and his Typhlosion. So yeah, and his Energy Recycler. I mean, yeah, in right there would have been a pretty big move, and I had the opportunity to play it, and I didn't, and that actually loses me control of the game. So there's a misplay by me that I found out after replaying this and watching it again. And that's another thing that can make you better at the game, is watching your videos over again. I know that a lot of people don't have a recording software or a good computer that they can record on. So basically, OBS can record in many different formats. So if you go, and OBS is completely free, so definitely head over to OBS's website and check them out, because you can record in many different formats. You can decrease the bit rate and record in a lower quality. Anyways, I throw out my Wobbuffet just to get just so he doesn't win the game and he only gets 1 prize card. But here's where I win the game, guys, and I would like to thank all of you for watching. He goes ahead and concedes. I want to thank all of you for watching this video. Don't forget, guys, to always keep on battling. This has been Jay from BroGaming, and I want to remind you all to go out there and pursue your dreams and never give up. Thank you for watching.